In 2024 alone, we've seen numerous prop firms either close down, pull an exit scam, or get put into liquidation. This is exactly why you need to diversify with numerous funding companies and ensure that you select only firms with a solid history and a great team behind them. And I think I found another firm that fit this description perfectly. Funded Trading Plus is a UK firm that's been in the game for over 3 years. They have over 1,000 Trustpilot reviews, and they have one of the most trustworthy teams in the game. In this video, I'm going to be buying an 100k evaluation. I'm going to be showing you the entire website, all the platforms, and I'm going to be doing an in-depth review of the company as a whole. So let's head over to their website and we'll dive right into it. So when you get onto the FTP site, what's the first thing you see? The most trusted funded trading firm in the industry. Now that is a bold claim, so do they hold up to it? Well, I do happen to know that they have the most Trustpilot reviews in this niche, and the most positive at that. They have a score of 4.8 over 2,111 reviews, which is absolutely insane. As well as that, I'm not sure if you guys remember when time limits were a thing in funded trading, but FTP were actually the first firm to bring out no time limit evaluations. They were the pioneers of that in this industry. And the next thing that you'll see if you scroll down here is that they actually have one of the best scaling plans in the trading space that there is. So you'll see if we scroll down, every 10% of simulated profit you gain, you're going to be able to double your account. So what that means is, let's say you get a 100k account, you run it up 10k, 10% profit, you're able to then double that account to a 200k account, and that goes all the way up to 2.5 million in simulated capital. If you do want to see more details on how that scaling plan works, I'm not going to go too into it right now, but if you click on this little link here that says find out more about this program, it will tell you all the details for the scaling plans for each specific program. The next and possibly the best thing about this firm is the fact that you can get a payout in as little as 1 day. So realistically, you could buy the account, pass it, and then get a payout all in the same day. And how does that work? Well, if we go over to the FAQ section over here and you go to withdrawals, you're going to see that essentially you can withdraw from your past account the moment the balance goes above $50. So once it goes above that $50 mark, you're able to withdraw, even if that happens, an hour from when you receive the account, which is absolutely great. Now, any further withdrawals from this point on, you're going to have to wait 7 calendar days. So essentially weekly withdrawals. So the first withdrawal is going to be 1 day, or within 1 day, let's say, and the second, third, fourth, etc. just must be spaced out 7 days from that point, which is absolutely massive. Yeah, and you guys are going to be able to get your funds as quick as possible. The next thing that is great about FTP, in my opinion, is the fact that if we go over to the contact us section over here, essentially the support section, you're going to see that they're going to have instant support 24/7 for you guys. So you're going to be talking to real people 24/7. I know what it's like. Say you're an Asian session trader. Obviously it's a UK firm. You might be thinking, if I have some problems at 2 a.m. for UK time, it's going to be a bit of a problem. But no, 24/7 support. And when you do have issues with funded accounts, you want them sorted out instantly. Realistically, it's your money at the end of the day. You want to get it fixed as quick as possible, and these guys are going to do that. So all you have to do is go over here, click on the contact us, and open a chat. Or alternatively, what you can do is hop in their Discord. Now the face of the brand right here, Simon, he's active in their Discord every single day. So yes, the opportunity to be able to talk to the team in the Discord is very, very good. As I said at the start of this video, I only go for firms where the team is readily accessible, and yeah, that's another thing that this firm has. So for me, that's a big check mark. Now, the only drawback that I have seen with the firm so far is the fact that they don't have MetaTrader 5 available. Now, they have 3 platforms that you can choose from, which is great for that selection. Realistically, I prefer MetaTrader, but CTrader and some of the other platforms they've got are a great alternative, so that's not going to be turning me away at all. Just if you guys are purely MetaTrader only, then that might be a bit of a drawback for you guys. But let's get into the programs that they have, see the differences between them, see the benefits and the drawbacks. I'll give you guys a full breakdown right now of what the programs look like, and then we're going to buy an account. So I'm going to get an account after I show you all the programs. I'm going to choose a program, buy one, and then in the next videos, we're going to turn this into a little series. I'm going to be trying to pass that account in front of you guys. Now, the first program that they have is the Experienced Trader program. Now, this is a one-phase program, which can be good, but it also can have its challenges. Now, obviously, If you're passing in one phase, they're going to make that phase a little bit higher and you're going to have a little bit less drawdown to play with. But for some people, that's the ideal phase to go with if you do want to pass your challenges as quickly as possible. So you can see here we have 10% profit target instead of the usual 13%. However, you are working with a 4% daily drawdown limit and a 6% overall drawdown limit. So your drawdown is going to be a little bit tighter, but in compensation for that, you're going to have lowered targets. Now, with the Experienced Trader program, you can also hold overnight and over the weekend if you are sort of a swing trader. They don't prohibit that at all, which is great because a lot of people that I know who are swing traders sometimes struggle with firms that, you know, they don't allow overnight holds and stuff like that. So that is a big plus. Now, in terms of payouts, what is your profit share looking like? Well, as a standard, you're looking at 80% profit share. However, if you do reach certain targets, so if you reach 20% simulated profit, you're looking at 90%. And then once you get to a 30% target, then you're looking at 100% of your profits being paid out. Now, the risk with this, obviously, I want to be honest with you guys, is, you know, trying to get you to push for that extra 10, 20%, whatever it is. So just make sure you're careful if you're going for that. Now, the main issue that you might face here with the Experienced Trader program is the maximum drawdown is trailing. Now, what does that mean? Well, essentially, it works by trailing your drawdown to, you know, 6% of the highest point that you've reached on the account at the end of the day. So let's say, for example, you get a 100K account. 6% of that is going to be your maximum loss on the Experienced Trader program. Now, 6% of 100K is obviously $6,000. Let's say you run that account up now to $106,000. Now your trailing drawdown, the maximum amount you can lose is that 100K mark right there. So if the account goes below that, then you will have failed the challenge. So that is something that makes this a little bit more difficult. Obviously, it's a one-phase challenge, so that's the compensation for that. But yes, be careful for that. However, the daily drawdown limit is just the standard 4% of the previous day's account size. Now, the next program they have is the Premium Trader program. Now, this is your standard two-phase program with an 8% profit target for phase 1, 5% profit target for phase 2. Now, this program benefits still from the same 10% scaling program. So once you reach 10% profit after you pass, you are then able to scale and double your capital. Similarly, in this program, there's no minimum trading days for any of the phases. So hypothetically, you could pass phase 1, phase 2, and get a payout all within the same day, which is insane. Now, this program has a 4% daily drawdown and an 8% overall drawdown. So that essentially gives you a little bit more room to compensate for the fact that you have to pass 2 phases. You get a little bit more room with the drawdown. But as well as that, on the Advanced Trader program, there is no requirement to have a stop loss for your trades. You can hold trades over the weekend and you still benefit from that 80% profit split that is increasable over time. Next, moving on to the Advanced Trader program. This is similar to the Premium Trader program. However, we are looking at a 10% profit target. So these accounts are a little bit cheaper than the Premium Trader program I just showed you. But to compensate for that, they're giving you a 10% profit target for phase 1 with the same 5% for phase 2. So maybe if you can't afford the expenses for the Premium Trader program, you can drop it down a little bit, get the Advanced Trader program, and if you can just secure an extra 2% on phase 1, then it's essentially the same account. As well as this, due to the fact that you're going to have to get 10% on phase 1 and 5% on phase 2, they are giving you 10% overall drawdown as well as a 5% daily drawdown. So you have more drawdown available to you than the Premium Trader program. So that's a little trade-off for you there. Now, prices for this for a 100K are looking at $499 compared to the Premium Trader program where we're sitting at around $547. So there's that price comparison. Now, something that you are going to have to look out for with the Advanced Trader program is that you are not able to hold over the weekends. So if you are a swing trader or someone who thinks you might end up holding trades over the weekend, then essentially the Advanced Trader program might not be for you. However, this is not a hard breach. So essentially, your account won't be closed. They will just take off the profits from that trade that you did hold over the weekend, I do believe. As well as that, with the Advanced Trader program, you are required to use a stop loss for every trade. So you can obviously manage before that, but you are required to have that stop in place during your trading on the Advanced Trader program. Just something to keep in mind with that. Of course, as is the theme throughout FTP, you are able still with this account to get the 0-day payouts. However, with the Advanced Trader program, you are looking at 20% before you're able to unlock that scaling plan. So with the other two programs that I've shown you, it's only a 10% target before you unlock that scaling. However, with the Advanced Trader program, you are looking at around 20% before you do reach that. Something that I will mention, however, I don't believe you will need this, but across all of these challenges, the leverage is 30-1. However, on a prop firm, you shouldn't be worrying about what size the leverage is. You should be risking 1% or 0.5% per trade. If you're risking over that and worrying about leverage, then you are over risking and you're likely to blow your accounts. Finally, if you are looking to skip straight to the funded stage, you want to just open a funded account, FTP do have a master trader program available, and this skips you straight to the funded stage. Now obviously this is going to come at a massively increased cost, because essentially one trade and you could be there for a payout. So what are we looking at here? Well, for the 25k account, it's going to be $1,125. For a 100k account, it's going to be $4,500. Now, I don't normally recommend skipping straight to the funded stage. However, if this is something that you want to do, then feel free to go for it. When you reach that 10% as well, you're able to double that capital. So if you have the confidence to pay that £4,500 or dollars, sorry, and you think you can get to that 10% and scale and double your capital, definitely give it a go. However, for that price, you do need to be certain that you are going to be able to achieve that payout. As well as that, if you do reach 20% on this program, you are going to unlock a 90% payout split, and if you get to 30%, then you are going to unlock a 100% payout split. However, don't fall into the trap of trying to get to these 20% targets, 30% targets and blowing your account. That is obviously not a good thing to do. You only have 6% loss, and obviously that trails with the progression of your account. As I always say, secure payouts early and be safe in your trading. Now, all of these accounts are going to be 20% off with code SG, so make sure if you do want to grab an account, use code SG. The link is in the description for you to grab an account. Definitely a safe and reliable funding platform for you guys. I would not be recommending this if I didn't speak to the team and have a little look into the back end of the firm. So if you do grab an account, let me know how it goes. I want to follow along on your journey and see you guys succeed. So any questions you have, drop them down below, leave a like if you haven't already. And now I'm going to get on to buying my first account with FTP. So I'm going to be going for the experienced trader program, just because I'm trying to pass this in one phase, trying to bang this out. However, if you are newer to funded trading, I would recommend getting the 2-stage accounts. They are probably a lot easier. The drawdown on these accounts are a lot tighter, so be careful of that. 4% daily and 6% overall is quite tight for the drawdown, but I'm going to give it a go and I'm going to see what the conditions are like, and I'm going to be making a series on me trying to pass this account. So stick along for the next episode. Subscribe if you haven't already, so that you can see me pass through these accounts. But yeah, I'll be going for the experienced trader program, so let's lock that in right now. Start now. Now once you get to this screen here, you're going to see there's 3 platforms available for you to trade on: Match Trader, DX Trade, and C Trader. Now DX Trade is not particularly my favorite platform. It's an okay executional platform, it's not the best. C Trader, however, is an incredible platform. I've recently just started on C Trader and it is incredible. I'm not going to lie, it's a very good platform. I didn't really want to make the switch over from MT5, but I had to switch broker to a C Trader broker. So for that reason, I'm going to be going with C Trader. Now, Match Trader as well is a good platform, but for me, the familiarity with C Trader is taking over here. Now, there is an extra $25 fee for using C Trader, so keep that in mind. Maybe you want to go for Match Trader or DX Trade if you do want to save yourself a little bit of cash. But however, I'd rather just trade with C Trader, so I'm going to go ahead and do that anyway. That fee is essentially just for the data usage. Now, once you get to the checkout screen, it's obviously a pretty simple checkout. I'm going to scroll down and fill out my information off screen just so you guys aren't seeing that. I trust you guys, but maybe not that much. But once I've got the account all set up, I'm going to show you what it's going to look like, what the dashboard looks like, and how you can access your accounts. Awesome, guys. So once you buy the account, it's going to send you over 3 emails. It's going to be your Funded Trading Plus dashboard account login. It's going to be an email from C Trader and a receipt from Funded Trading Plus, obviously for the purchase. Now, the one that you need for this dashboard right here is going to be the one from Funded Trading Plus. It's essentially going to give you your dashboard, login, and password, which I've got right here. So I'm going to log in real quick. So once you're logged in, it's going to bring you to this page right here. This is essentially your dashboard. So what do you have? You have your simulated balance, profit loss, essentially your stats over here, as well as all the other things that you need. Now, it's also going to show you how far away you are from your simulated drawdown and your profit target over here on this tab to the left. This is essentially going to give you your information on the account journey. But once you've got all that sorted, you need to now go back into your emails, find the email from C Trader. It's going to give you a download link to the platform if you haven't already, and it's going to give you your login details. Now, once you've got that, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to C Trader right here. It's going to log in for you, and yeah, I'm obviously already logged in right now, but if you weren't, what you would do is you would essentially log in as always. Now, the market's closed, so the spread might look a bit wild. This is not what the regular spread looks like. But at the time of making this video, it is a Saturday, so market's closed. However, if you haven't used CTrader before, it's a very simple platform. You have your buy and sell up here, and you can execute limit or stop orders by dragging orders down like this. Now, obviously, let me delete these before I forget. Perfect. But CTrader is a great platform. So once you've got that all set up, you should be ready to go. And yeah, what I'm going to do though, guys, is I'm going to be taking all trades on this account on record. I'm going to be making a series of me passing this account and hopefully getting a payout. That is going to be coming, so make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. But that was essentially my in-depth review of Funded Trading Plus as a whole and the setup behind it. Now, if you have any questions, make sure you drop them in the comments below. Leave a like on this video. I much appreciate it. It really does help the channel out. And yeah, if you're not in the Discord already, make sure you do join. Link in bio. Other than that, guys, use code SG if you do want to get an account from Funded Trading Plus. I do recommend them as a firm that I do trust. So yeah, link in the bio for that. Use code SG. And other than that, guys, catch you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.